Hello internet people. I am currently getting little kitty snuggles because I was internally screaming for about 10 minutes when I realized that all of the videos I made for the Journey Paved and Shadow read-through series were filmed incorrectly. And so I have to go through and refilm them. And it was just when I sat down at my desk to start editing them that I realized that they were not filmed correctly. This is Widget. I'm getting little Widget cuddles. Can't exactly be fuming when I hold a little tiny kitty that's purring. So, yeah. And again, this is a read-along through my book, A Journey Paved in Shadows, and that means we're going to be spoiling some stuff if you haven't read it already. So, go read it, because I don't know why you haven't yet. Even Widget says you should go read it. So, now's your time. So let's get started. Widget, could you please get down? Thank you. So, we're in chapter 3, and if you have been following along the last few episodes, you have learned that in chapter 1, our character Rin has been stuck in a blizzard. And in chapter 2, we learned why she was even taking this journey around the Lineal Mountains in the first place to find her mom. And I don't think that I have yet mentioned the name of the mountain range, so forgive me. It is the Lineal Mountains. So in chapter 3, we are back to wandering in the middle of this blizzard. Rin is trying to find her way out, or at least her way back, but she's just getting more and more lost. Nighttime settles in fairly quickly. We actually learn why Rin got lost in the mountains. Obviously, you know, she was trying to go find her mom, but the actual reason she got lost in this blizzard is because the road she was trying to take around the base of the Lineal Mountains, that was blocked by a landslide. It was kind of in the middle of like this valley, and it was just too treacherous to go across this landslide. It was too unstable, completely driven by this desire to find her mom. I mean, this is a lifelong dream at this point. It kind of causes some rash decision making. But Rin says, you know what? I'm not gonna go back. It'll probably cost me a few hours, but I'm just gonna go up a little bit on this mountain, go around this landslide, and then come back down to the path at the base, and it'll be over in no time. You know, I'll be right back on track. It was only when she got into the mountains, when she went up around this landslide, that it started to snow and she got lost. Night begins to settle fairly quickly. Much to Rin's dismay, she realizes that she's been going in circles. She's like, okay, I'm not going crazy. I have been at this place before. I remember this grove. And she's just completely defeated. But again, you know, she's trying to keep her spirits high, because if she just, you know, accepts defeat and sits down, she's gonna die. This isn't like a light situation. And she starts thinking about her dad and the love and support that she has at home because of him, and she's like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna give up. I have to get up. I have to keep going. Rin picks herself up despite everything. You know, she's exhausted, she's famished, she's dehydrated after just being exposed to the elements for so long. She starts marking the trees that she passes with a stone, so she knows, you know what, if I do happen to loop around again, I'll at least come to this spot, I'll see these marks, I'll have some sort of bearings to know where I am. Rin gets up and starts walking. She's determined to find a way off this mountain, or at least find shelter until the storm passes. She walks out of this grove and she comes to the edge of a field. She's looking around, and there's cloud cover, there's fog because of this storm. You can't really see. And Rin's kind of just taking a moment to decide which way to go, and then something catches her eye. And at first she doesn't believe it. She's like, no, there's no way. But then she looks harder, and through this snow, you know, in the very, very dim light she has, she sees the silhouette of a person. At first she's in disbelief, and she realizes, no, there's definitely somebody there. She's just filled with relief. She's like, oh my gosh, if someone's up here, they probably know where they are. What human on this planet would be foolish enough, other than me, to get stuck in this blizzard to go out in it? Then she's not foolish. She's also thinking, you know, there's somebody else out here. We're the only two people out here for miles and miles. This person could be dangerous. Rin just stays completely still, knowing that this blizzard is also covering her. and she's weighing her options. But ultimately, it's only getting colder, it's only getting darker, and the snow is only getting worse. Rin just decides, she's like, I have no other options. So she takes a moment, she collects herself, and after one more second of convincing herself that this is her only option, she calls out to this person and asks for help. And that is chapter 3. You know, this chapter, it's pretty short, but I think it's really important because up until this point, we only really see Rin as someone who is really determined to go find her mother, but it seems kind of foolish. She put herself into the situation where she got lost on the mountain. Hi, Widget. That is all her fault. But in this chapter, we finally see that, you know, there's a reason she was blocked on this path, this safer path she was going on by a landslide. It was rash to say, you know what, I want to find my mom, I'm gonna chance this, I'm just gonna go up around this landslide, I'm not gonna turn back. But oftentimes in life, I think that it is those little innocent decisions that we make, maybe just fueled by a little bit of rashness, that often come back to bite us the most. It just further adds to Rin's humanity, and I like that.